Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Edmonds Racing Weekly Show. It's Friday, the 27th of November. Today, just joined by Toby with Trent on his way to Dolby. Of course, a big day at Dolby with Zach Lloyd taking his first book of rides. Toby, pretty quiet week in terms of runners, but the following week, this week coming up, is going to be pretty busy.
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty busy now, Bruce. A lot of those trialers are actually heading towards the races. So this weekend we've got 10, I think there's 14 runners between Friday and Saturday. So we've got quite a few to get through.
Yeah, plenty to get through. Now, before the action starts on Saturday, mate, this afternoon, I mentioned at Dolby, a young man begins his riding career. Tell us about Zach Lloyd.
So Zach's obviously the son of Jeff Lloyd, Jeff was our stable rider basically for the last 3 seasons or 4 seasons maybe, since he come back from Hong Kong anyway, and definitely after he recovered from his stroke. So Zach's been riding ponies now for 3 or 4 years. He's been working our stable riding gallops now for the last 2. And, today he's finally finished school. Jeff wouldn't let him ride till he finished school and got his HSC out of the road, so he done that. And he's had 100-odd trials. Close to 100 trials, I reckon. If it's not 100, it's very just short of 100. So he's, ridden a stack of trials. So he's ready to go, today. And, I won't put the mock on him or anything, but, he's got 2 nice chances out at Dolby for us. Both on-speed horses should suit him with a 4-kilo claim, and they're both going quite well. So they get their chance. And he's a lovely young lad, big future ahead of him. So big shoulders to fill, obviously, being Jeff Lloyd's son. So it's always a bit like Darren Beeben's son Mitchell when he first started riding, had big shoes to fill. So hopefully Zach can do the same.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bit harder when you're the son of a gun, aren't you? Like, you come in with that sort of pressure of being someone's son. But I suppose what's amazing about Zach is, I think you're meant to have 5 official trials before you're allowed to ride. He's got 100 under his belt. He's finished his HSC, which says a lot about, where he's at in terms of his head, and he's always wanted to be a jockey. So, things could happen pretty quickly for him, and thankfully he's got a pretty good support crew around him to hopefully, if he does rise quickly, Tobe, I can imagine that's the biggest problem for any young athlete, right?
Yeah, I think timing all this is important, and keeping a lid on it and keeping his feet on the ground, because it can get away from him very quickly. We've seen it time and time again with good young gun apprentices, come out guns are blazing, and then they just go missing, either through weight issues or other things that happen growing up. I don't think Zach's going to have that trouble. He's got a great family around him, and they're very, very focused on. And he's also focused on his career. So hopefully that all stays intact and he can get on with it. But he's got all the attributes of a jockey. He's light. He's got a great head, great brain, very smart. So he, as I say, got through his HSC with honours. I'm not sure with honours, but I believe he was always well up in his class. So he's a pretty switched on kid.
Yeah, no, very good. Well, good luck to Zach Lloyd out there at Dolby today. I'm sure the family will be there with them. Trent's going up as well. So if you want to watch the beginning of Zach's career, make sure you're watching race 1 at Dolby there. It's a team. All right, let's get stuck in the runners, Tobe. Runners at Doomben and the Gold Coast on Saturday. Doomben is soft 5 at present, but expected to be a good 4. We kick off in race 5. A couple in this race. A first starter for the stable, Mount Tabora. Joined us from Yulong, got a big star for his last trial for us.
Yeah.
He's raced through October, so he carries pretty good residual fitness into this. Map's okay. $16 I thought might be big overs. Beach Break in the same race in terrific form. 4 starts this prep, 2 wins, 2 placings. Loves the trip 2 from 2 and loves the track. 5 starts, 3 wins and 2 placings at the track too.
Yeah, so Mount Tabor will jump up on the speed. And he's drawn, 8, so he's probably going to have to roll forward and get up on the speed without getting caught deep, so that's important. Beach Break, whilst she'll get back and finds the line strongly. Not much between them. They go up together on Tuesday morning, so not much between them at all. Loved his trial, Mount Tabor. I thought he trialled super, and he's racing better grade than this previously. So I thought you're right. The price is a bit inflated, and he could shorten up on the day. If he drew a bit softer, I'm sure he would have been shorter. But Beach Break, can't have her going any better. She's always one of those horses that races back a bit, so she needs a bit of luck getting through traffic. But when she gets to the middle of the track and can let rip with that turn of foot she's got, they'll know she's there the last 100 metres anyway. She'll be very strong. I can't sort of split those two, but both going extremely well.
Very good. All right, race 5, 2 winning chances there from Toby, Mount Tabor and Beach Break. Good luck to the owners there. All right, race 6 is a benchmark 78 over 2,000 metres. Grand Zoo. Robbie said he won't run a mile. He bolted up in a mile. So now he said, Robbie, now you can try and hold him over 2,000 metres, Tobe.
I think that's what he's trying to do too. He doesn't want to hold the thing for that long. That's his, he's getting on in age, and he doesn't want to work too hard for his money, I don't think. But anyway, he'll work hard tomorrow because he'll be in front for a long way. And I think it'll be a good spectacle, actually. This horse he's quite a fast running stayer, or shouldn't say stayer. We haven't tried him at a staying distance yet, but if he can run 2,000 metres, opens up a lot of avenues and doors, as you know. We had him accepted in 2 races, this one and the mile. Like, he would have been competitive in the mile race as well, but I just wanted to, whilst he's going good, and stretch him out to that distance. And then I sort of know, if he can't run 2,000, this time in anyway, we don't need to worry about it. We always come back to a mile, or he can go and have a little break or whatever. He's done a pretty good job now anyhow. But there is a nice race the week before Magic Million Day, over 1,800 for 3 and 4 year olds. And it's got a bonus attached to it, which he's eligible for, being a Magic Million graduate. So, if he can run this out this week, I'll probably plan to run him in that race the week before Magic Millions.
Very nice. Good plan there for Grand Zoo over the summer. He's going for 4 straight, and I must say I saw him in the stable yesterday, Tobe, and his coat, has a coat like a seal. He was holding great condition for a horse that's quite, deep into a prep. I thought he looked terrific, so I expect him to run right up to whatever his best is tomorrow. Good luck to the owners of Grand Zoo. In race 7, we go 5, 6, we're in race 7 as well. Class 6, 1,200 metres. Mayosi, please note, won't run from barrier 20. Potro Duro will load. Barrier 2. Robbie Frad to ride for the Archer Park team. He's a $19 shot. I tell you what, he's had a couple of trials to fit him up. He does not have the best first up record. He seems to be a horse that's quite burly and improves with racing. But, I tell you what, he's going to be more than competitive at Class 6 grade on a Saturday going forward, won't he, Tobe?
I think so, yeah. But, to be fair, he will need the run tomorrow. He's quite gross, and probably a little bit further where he can control a little bit more. So tomorrow, whatever he does tomorrow, I expect him to improve on, but he is going quite well. And he's one for the, as he gets into his preparation, to keep an eye on once he gets to the 1,350 or 1,400, as he did at Eagle Farm that day. But once he gets very fit, that's when he'll be more competitive. Tomorrow he'll just blow out a bit late, I think.
Yeah, very good. He'll be fit and ready when the big races start crunching into the summer. So looking forward to that. Tomorrow, just a watch with Potro Duro in the race 7. Race 8, listed race, recognition stakes over 1,350. The Harrovian joins the stable officially. Tobe, he's obviously brought his North Queensland form to Brisbane now with 2 smart wins, going for 10 straight. Stakes a special horse, 10 straight. Brad Stewart retains the ride.
Great winning record, and he's such a tough horse, tough competitor. Gross, big guy. You can tell why he's such a good horse. He's beautiful horse to do in the stables. Great eater, nice worker. Really no stress or no fuss. So that's why most of the good horses are of that nature as well. And that's where he fits in. He tough field tomorrow though. He's going to know he's in a race with 59 kilos, giving all these horses, Boom Sarah, Emerald Kingdom. Socks have gone 54.5. prioritise 54. You know, Test of Shadow nearly beat him the other day at his last run. We've got to give it 5 kilos tomorrow. Look, I'd suggest he'd been out to the farm and had a little freshen up. So he just went out into a nice little grassy paddock out there for a week and a half. We haven't done much work with him. He's had a light gallop on Saturday morning and another tune-up gallop Tuesday. So he's a little bit underdone. So for all his followers, and there's, I don't know how many, he's got hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of followers up north where he's from. Bear in mind he's getting ready for the Burnborough. So tomorrow I expect him to improve on whatever he does tomorrow. And the 1600 of the Burnborough is a better distance for him. But this is a nice kickoff point for him. And he's got a great winning record. So I won't rule him out. But I would say that with that weight, he's going to need a bit of luck. But he is going very well.
Yeah, very good. And he's a horse that does get back too, doesn't he, Tobe? So he relies on a little bit of speed in the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. All right. Well, good luck to the owners there of Rovian in the listed recognition stakes. Another stakes race is the last race on the card, the Classic Fillies and Mares Plate, 1,200 metres. I think just highlights what a great job you guys do, Tobe. 2 mares that have come from Melbourne. One for Mark Pilkington. Owners, Thine is the Power. Mayosi for Yulong. They've been running in terrific form in Queensland. They've both won first up at Doomben over this distance, 1,200 metres. This prep, both mares going for some black type here.
Yeah, and that's why they're here. They're here to try and get black type as well. Thine is a Power's flying, but drawn horribly. Mayosi also flying, drawn beautifully. Not much between them. Mayosi going to get a really soft run. If she gets the right... if she can find the right lane in the straight, she's going to be strong late. Thine is the Power. If they go mad up front and she happens to get on the back of something going forward, she could do anything. She's going extremely well as well. Bit hard to split those two. I'd suggest Mayosi probably because of the barrier, but Thine is the Power is going very well. So both chances, I'd suggest they'll be better in a couple of weeks' time in the. I think it's called the Just Now or something, which might be just a little better suited for both those mares. Yeah,
great time of year for fillies and mares up in Queensland, with a number of stakes races sort of back to back. So this is the first one, and things, if conditions go to suit, then we can pick up some black type. It's just huge for their breeding residual value. Both 10 to 1 in the market. Thine as a Power and Mayosi. Good luck to the owners there. All right, Gold Coast Saturday. It's a good 4. We had a few acceptors here, but a few won't run, just drawn poorly. Race 3, Call Me Maggie, won't run from barrier 15. Race 4, the cutest 3-year-old maiden over 1,400 metres. We'll have 2 runners here. Valletta Knight, second up for the Blue Bloods team, out to a more favourable distance. And Cool Intelligence for the 2K Thoroughbreds team, just missed at Ballina, racing in good form.
Yeah. Trav rode her at Lismore and she went awfully hard and didn't finish on at all. I think she's going a little bit better than she was going into Lismore as well. I liked her work Tuesday morning. She can run really well. She's drawn softly enough to get a nice run there. Whether she leads or she just sits behind the leaders is fine. Valletta Knight probably going to have to go a little way back from his barrier. So Cool Intelligence would be the one out of those two I'd suggest tomorrow, with Valletta Knight needing probably another one before he gets out a little bit further in distance.
Very good. All right, Valletta Knight coming home strong, but Cool Intelligence for Johnny on the spot around the home turn. Hopefully she can get a win for the owners. Good luck to everyone there. Race 6 is a benchmark 68 over 1,200 metres. Just Jessie Tobe. She ran at the coast last start and ran superbly well. Just got beaten. Drawn well for Bob Guff and the team here. Looks like she's a strong winning chance again.
Yeah, so this filly needs to draw well, and she has on Saturday for her just to get that lovely run behind them. And if she's good enough, she can pick them up. She's gone well. Work's been good. Can't fault her. She's in a winnable race, so it's really up to her now. And with that barrier 3, that enhances her chances as well. So I think she can run pretty good there.
Very good. All right, in race 8, we've got Lot's Wife, and she won't run from barrier 11 either. So that's a wrap. Tobe, Grafton acceptances are not out as yet, but good luck to our owners at Grafton on Sunday as well. Tobe, do you have a best for the weekend?
Tough weekend this weekend, but I'm probably going to. I said I can't split those two in the Class 3 1350. I think Mount Tabora could possibly get softened up, and Beach Break will be strong late. So I'm going to go Beach Break. How's that?
Beach Break.
Grand Zoo. Sorry, Grand Zoo obviously, but he could end up very short. But Beach Break might be a little bit better value possibly. There's two: Beach Break, Grand Zoo.
Very good. All right, race to race, little double there. Beach Break currently $6.50 and Grand Zoo $4. Very good. All right, Tope. Well, good luck.
All the best, eh?
Your weekend.
Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.